Hello academics around the world, welcome back to the Iron Lake series. Last time we've created this bad water reservoir out here in the back, which is great as that allows us to resume our bad water pump installation down here. So we are trying to move all of the area up here, down there, just to make everything a little bit more efficient and to avoid our beavers having to travel up the stairs. Even though it's probably healthy. Oh, look at that. Beaver sitting in our tranquil forest and lake that we built last time. He probably really enjoyed that. Alright, anyways, need to go back to the topic. We are also placing down dynamite, double dynamite down here in order to expand this water storage area over there. Double dynamite, yes, that makes sense. We will have a little bit left over in terms of not as deep area over there, but that is fine. Let's look at our people. So we do have a couple of unemployed beavers, meaning we could reintroduce our, well, hold on a second, they've actually already finished the bad water pumps over here. We have bad water, 2 medium bad water storage systems. So that means I am going to decommission the ones up here, as well as that bad water tank up here. And the next thing we're going to place, like I mentioned before, we're gonna put a centrifuge down here. If only I could remember where. There it is. We're actually not just placing one, we're placing 2. Because we will need those in the long run. So let me slightly higher prioritize these. There are already beavers running around to get the bad water from down here up there. Maybe we could stop our elixir extract production, but that would absolutely muller our beaver production over here. So let's not do that. Let's instead, because we can, put in another builder's post, not a hauling post, a builder's hut. That will allow us to build things, hopefully, a lot quicker. We are a little bit low still on wood. The 3 lumberjacks that we have down here are doing their jobs. We do have 2 more that are just waiting to jump in once the trees up here are fully grown. Water should have now resumed. Yep, and here it's already tipping in, which is great. And there's already water coming over in this direction. Also good for us. Let me actually just dynamite this stuff already away, since they've put it all in over here as well. That'll allow us to store a little bit more water over here, and our water pumpers are going at it to fully, hopefully fully, fill up our water tanks for the first time. Well, we'll see about that. We're still okay with food. The biggest thing that we are lacking is, well, first of all, that cannot be apparently. This is something that is a little bit annoying. Unless you know, you don't quite know where the connection of the gears actually need to happen. So that's a bit of a shame. We're already heading into the next drought. Haven't really stocked up any water, to be honest. But we do have a good amount of water storage left. This hasn't fully filled up. This is now dried out, so this will continue to fill up. So I think before the drought hits, all of this will be full of water again, and we're ready for another drought, no matter how long it will take. I would hope so, at least. They are putting more dynamite in here. Let's quickly detonate this as well. That gives us additional storage down here, which means these water pumpers get to pump water much longer. And that's exactly what we're hoping for. All right. So now the water actually has skyrocketed. They have put in this gear. And I know they're building stuff really fast again, which I'm really enjoying, to be honest, because that means we get to do some stuff. Alright, that needs to wait until the next day, but it also means I can now disconnect this part, as we do have our centrifuges down here. But we will need to connect this up here as well, just to make sure that that power that's produced in, or that's stored in our batteries, is not just lost. Let me also just high prioritize the collection of all of this stuff, so we're not really losing anything. Placing this in here already, one straight one over here, and now we kind of need to wait until they have collected this part. They're already building it, which I guess means kind of need to. Now look at that. We have a decent amount of beavers still unemployed, even though we put in another builder's hut. Good for us, I want to say. Also means I can now unpause the explosive factory over here. And we should actually put in a few more storage facilities for the extract. So we're gonna put in medium storages, 1, 2. Yeah, I don't like the way this looks. So I know there is a connection of a path in the back here. So I might actually remove this, and this way we can put 3 of these storage facilities in. So let's do that. Which means now we can add 1, 2, 3. Set them all to the elixir. Not the elixir, the extract. Looks like an elixir, though. Anyways, hope nobody falls in there. Otherwise, we have an obelix running around. For those of you who know the reference, leave a comment below. Would love to see some of you comment on that. Alright, anyways, we are now working again at high gear. They should be done up here as well, which means we can put in a connection over here. Set this to highest priority, and with this, our batteries that are currently fully powering our number cruncher will be connected to our power system again. Alright. So what needs to be built? Well, first of all, this is high prioritized. I'm gonna slightly prioritize this so they can build in these medium tanks, and that will definitely help us in the long run. Just notice nobody can actually reach the trees in the back there, but overall I think that's alright. We're now at 800 water, so still lacking some. Some beavers are injured now. I am hoping that once they're done walking up and down the stairs, nothing manually is happening up here anymore, which is good. Means I'm also going to remove this log pile over here as well. So they're basically done doing everything up here, and this becomes a completely independent area for production. Okay, we're not filling up with bad water, which means we are actually putting in another bad water pump. And the drought just hit, and I couldn't even care less because our water pumpers are still pumping happily. Whereas, you know, we have plenty of water storage. Every now and then I will just pause talking because I will need to cough, so sorry about that in advance. But that's, you know, it's just what it is. Okay, so what else can we do? Maybe we should actually take down this area over here as well. We're not using it anymore anyways. We do still have one scavenger flag that sort of fills up this industrial pile. I'm going to remove the other one. So with that, I think all of that looks good. Okay, last time we had created additional areas for entertainment, not entertainment, for living up here, and we did say we wanted to put in some rooftop terraces. We can put in, or actually, we do have enough campfires, so put in 2 over there. And I don't want them to have to walk over there in the back, so we're going to just put them in like this and connect them up with our triple platforms. No, double platforms apparently. Just all the way to here, which also means we need to add a way for them to get up here. And the best way for doing this, we could expand it over here. Can we actually? Oh, we can also build this, this there. So we're going to, again, make it symmetric-ish, I guess. It's not quite, because the houses in the back are not equally distant, or not perfectly aligned with our path in the front, or our area in the front. So we're gonna just put it up like this, which will allow them to easily access those rooftop terraces. And it also allows us to put a little bit more of decoration up here. One thing that these houses don't actually get the benefit from are the statues and the clocks. So, as mean as that sounds, we are going to put clocks right next to the relaxation zone for them. So one here, but they will also get a beaver bust in the corner and a beaver statue, half hidden behind the house, I know, but we're going to fill this up in between with some trees, and then we have, I want to say, quite a nice looking zone over here. Alright, so this is also said to be done. Our beavers are happily building, well, maybe not happily, but they are building the our 2-level explosion constructs over there. So they're very busy still. I think one thing that we want to do is actually also reduce that path time around here, and we're going to do this once we've completely demolished the area over here, as this will then allow us to just bridge over and well, have our beavers have a much shorter path to work. But looking at this, we are kind of running out of the metal up here, so we do need to consider which metal area we want to go to in order to have a continuous supply of scrap metal in the long run. So I do think, oh, hold on. Yeah, fair enough, they don't have access over here. So I do think this one is probably the closest, but it's also in the pathway of some bad water that we would need to redirect. Then we have another one which is over here, and you know what, this might actually be a better call. So here comes our planning in. Well done past me. I'm gonna put in one more levee over here. We can actually then just expand. Let's actually shortcut a couple of these things as well while we're at it. Let's demolish this. Put this on highest priority for now. And we're gonna put a path in between those. Then continue the path all the way back here, through there, down here. And that was not necessary. So we're gonna remove this, but we're gonna place a path here. Put in a staircase, and that should allow our beavers to relatively quickly get over here, and with some staircases in, very easily get across here and through here. Should probably, we could go up. But for now, let's just go around until we are actually at this place. Staircase down, and a little bit of extra path over here. Actually, now that I think about it, let's put the path closer to this, as we are placing our scrap metal mine, I want to say. What is it called? Efficient mine in here. Yep, which will fit in perfectly. Even though it is far away, I think it will definitely help. They have announced the update 7, which has some like tubes very similar to the Jetsons. I think that's what the TV show, the kids show, was called. To very easily transport beavers from one area to another, and I think once that is in, this distance will not be a problem. Like bridging this distance will not be a problem anymore at all. Alright, we have more beavers injured, which is not good. I think one thing that we can focus on, and probably should focus on, and I think everyone has been waiting for this, is to, not in here, where are they? And science, here we go, a bot factory. So, we need 3 of them. Then a bot assembler, and then a charging station. So if we put one here, 500 science, easy peasy. We have only 26,000. So, yeah, no problem whatsoever. Let's see, what about the warehouses? Let's actually try something, just place them on top. And the next thing, so this will be for chassis, this will be for heads, and this will be for limbs. Alright, so they are putting this in already. Recipe, chassis, heads, and limbs. And the next thing that we want to do is put in our assembler. And you know what I'm going to do, just to make things a little bit easier for myself? I'm gonna put a path in over here. Because that allows us to put our assemblers just across. And I'm saying plural for now. It won't be plural, we're just gonna put in one for now. Placing them, kind of want to place them one offset, but it needs to be 2 offset in order for us to have a staircase up this way. So let's plan in the staircase so they can reach the storage facilities. So we have staircase, or stairs over here, stairs here. We're gonna put in stairs here, put in a path over there, make the connection, another stairs, set of stairs in here, put in the paths over there and connect all of this up. Alright, so with this, we're in a pretty decent spot when it comes to our robot assembly. Right, quick autosave. Fair enough. I don't quite know. Actually, I think I would prefer to wrap this up and in today's episode have at least one robot walking around. The next thing we also need is charging stations, because our robots will run out of energy at some point. I'm gonna put 4 over here. And we're going to not quite as high prioritize these. We have done everything else. Oh, look at that. We actually do have now plenty of grown oaks over here, so we can unpause our lumberjacks to get started over this way. And that should get us out of this bind of a lack of wood. This also means I can remove one over here. We're now in a bit of a beaver shortage all of a sudden. A bunch of them, I guess now it's because they are injured. So I think once we have our robots coming in, this will definitely help. And look at that. They already have all three of the bot factories in there. And the assembler. And silly me, the thing that I of course forgot was that I need to connect my assembler to the power line. Oh my goodness. Alright, sorry, no pause. Let's do this over here. Put in just a 4-way connector for now. And we are just placing this all the way to this point, where we then need to go into our corner pieces and fully connect this up. So, in terms of priority, I do need this to be also super high prioritized, because otherwise everything else we're building is kind of pointless. Alright, this is in. They're really quick at building this once it's on high priority. What does our production look like? We have no chassis. Okay. No heads, no limbs. They do take quite a while to make. Productivity is relatively low. Why is that? Probably because we're lacking planks. And that might be in part. Nope. We do have some planks here, but we might need additional people to produce planks. So let's put in another plank manufacturer, or otherwise called the industrial lumber mill, over here. Put this on highest priority. I am pausing one of our builder's hut, so we have more haulers again, which will again speed everything up a little bit more. Okay, they're building this now because they can get up here, which does make me think I should low prioritize these or lower prioritize these so they can finish this. And our bot assembler has a limb. That's good. We're still missing all the rest. Oh, we have a chassis. Excellent. But overall, I think we're doing okay. So very soon, we should have a bot. And once we have a bot, we need to figure out what we're gonna place them in. And I do think having them as haulers might make the most sense. Because they can still run around at night, delivering things everywhere, whereas our beavers can then sleep. So, also considering the distance our haulers usually have to run, it does make a lot of sense. It's the middle of the night, so let's explode this. Hope that it's not too far now. It's not. Good. They can now continue building everything up here. We're running a little bit low on explosives, but that is okay. What is our assembler doing? Still waiting for the rest. Still have a chassis, still waiting for the head. Maybe I should prioritize these buildings by the haulers, just to make sure our bot production moves ahead as fast as it can. Words. Hard. Oh, good. Okay, paused another builder's hut, as we're running very low on beavers right now. A bunch of them died of old age, but that is okay. What's holding you guys up? Metal blocks and gears. Do we have gears? We have gears, we have metal blocks, so everything should be fine. But I guess I don't have enough haulers to manage the required workload. Alright, so paused another builder's hut. Now we only have 12 builders, which I think is still a good amount. Can actually technically explode this, but they are running back here, so let's not. Trying not to blow up beavers. Controversial, I know, but I think very important. Alright, this is full now. We do have a head. We do have the limbs. We do have the chassis. Now, prioritize this by the haulers as well, even though you guys could just go and grab it. Alright, here we go. They are producing 36 hours and then 36 work hours, which at our current rate is still 3 days. So, you know, let's not overdo it with them having to work. Alright, we're also getting finally some extract ready. Our bad water is filling up nicely. So all of that is good. And we have a bot. Where are you? Wait. Pause? No, I didn't want to pause. Where's my bot? Bot assembler. I wouldn't find him here, would I? I would find him here. Here we go. Ironbot 1. RoboCop. Okay, where are you? Mate, here we go. And you're just running around doing nothing, because you have nothing to do. Alright, so we need to give him something to do. And for now, until we have a decent amount, we are going to let him be a builder. Could let him pump water to fill this up a bit more. We do have a good amount of water, so I'm not too worried about that. Still have 9 injured beavers. Hey, how did they finish this so fast? Maybe I was already looking at number 2 in here. Alright, anyways, RoboCop is out and about, and he is having some fun. One thing that does remind me now, we need to give RoboCop charging opportunities throughout our village. Which means we need to finally get some power over here in this area, but I am leaving this for next time. We finally also have again 1 unemployed beaver, which is good. Everyone is doing their jobs. Things are progressing a lot faster now, which is awesome. Didn't need to click on that. But 10 beavers are injured. I still think it's because of all this walking over there with the heavy workload and things. But, you know, this happens. Alright. RoboCop 2. I won't call you RoboCop. You can be a Robo Beaver. Something. That will be fine. He should still be working. No, that's an injured beaver. Do we see any? Do we see him running around? Here. Working through the night. Burning the midnight oil. Good. Durability is still decent. Alright. But with that, we have made a significant progress in our colony. However, as I just spotted it, we're running low on power. This will be just the common theme throughout everything, won't it? Alright, so let's go ahead and put in levees over here. Probably should not put them this close to allow a little bit of overflow, or like bouncing around, I guess. So let's do it like this. And now we need a 2 area over here. Oh. Fill in that. And just lock it all up again. And continue this all the way to here. Alright. Next step, don't forget, put in the more levees. Let's put it to here, to here. So that should do. Could also put in 2 here and remove those, to be honest. And then we need the 2-story. I had put in the dam piece on top, which I'm pretty sure we do not need. Alright, so let's finish this up with these. Put the connection in here and there. Also going to demolish this and this here. And all we need to do now is put in our large water wheels, and then we can wait for them to build it. Alright, 3 more water wheels should be another 600 power. Still not enough, I think. Right? Nope, still not enough. But we'll be okay. We now have 2 bots around. They're both in over here, Iron Bot 2 and Iron Bot 1. They're happily building all of this, which is good. So I think with that, we've made good progress in this episode, and we're starting to automate our entire village. We have even finished all of this over here. They're such busy beavers. Alright, anyways, hope you guys liked this episode. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment. If you didn't like it, still leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see. Consider subscribing, and thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.